It's a beautiful day with Jolly Julian. It's a beautiful day. Hello, everyone. Jolly Julian here. I don't know why I'm singing. I'm singing because I'm jolly. Today, I'm coming to you with a little bit of virtual reality news. There's a lot happening in the world of virtual reality right now, and we are the ones that are going to benefit the most from this. Just a couple of news items here that I think are worthy of talking about this particular week. So let's get into that. Before I do, though, please, if you like this video at all, please subscribe to the channel and like this video. At the very least, like this video because it will help this video to reach more people like you that like virtual reality and hopefully that like me. I don't know. Maybe you like me, maybe you don't. You know, if you don't, hit the dislike button. That's okay. Hit the thumbs down. I'm fine with that. Whatever. All right. Now, again, I'm Jolly Julian, and let's virtual our reality. It's news time. All right, so in virtual reality, we got a few things going on right now here in the virtual reality world. Let's first talk about a game that has finally come out of early access on Steam and has an official release after, I don't know, 5-6 years, however long it's been out, and that is Blade and Sorcery. Now, this is a fantastic game that basically up until now has been a sandbox game where you're out there fighting swords, magic, force powers, all sorts of things. And with the modding that's available through Steam VR, you can even do some Star Wars fighting that is really out of this world. See what I did there? And Blade and Sorcery, very cool, and it's finally come out of early access. This has been an incredibly popular game in virtual reality ever since it came out years and years ago. Now it is finally getting its quote-unquote official release, so you may want to check that out, or at the very least wish list it on Steam so you can get a copy if and when it goes on sale. Now, as far as I've been able to tell, it doesn't go on sale very often, probably because it's selling quite well. But Blade and Sorcery is a great game. The physics of it are great. It's really quite an immersive game, and by all accounts, it's a great workout as well, by the way, because it gets you moving, it gets you fighting, it gets you blocking, all sorts of really cool stuff. Check out Blade and Sorcery right now. Well, not right now. There's more news. Next up in the news is a little bit of negative news in that for those of us who are fans of the Quest headsets, you can probably tell that I'm kind of one right now. I got myself a Quest 2 and a Quest 3 sitting right back there behind me. Those of us that are fans of what the Quest line has been doing might be a little bit bummed out here at the possibility of what this news may mean. And that is, for a while now, we've been hearing that Meta, the company previously known as Oculus and Facebook and so forth, Meta has been in talk with LG, the makers of incredible computer screens, TVs, and so forth, about collaborating on a headset that was meant to be a high-end headset to compete with the Apple Vision Pro. At least that's what's been going around as the rumors. That's what it sounded like that they were going to be working on together. Well, over the last few weeks, we've gotten some news coming in that maybe that relationship is, maybe they went to dinner, and they smiled at each other across their shrimp scampi, I don't know why I chose shrimp scampi. I don't know. And they just weren't feeling the vibe. It just wasn't quite there. They weren't ready to, get the check and go back to my place. You know what I mean? Maybe they just weren't ready for that. And so they're kind of cooling down a little bit. LG, it sounds like, is not 100% sure whether they're going to continue going forward with this. Maybe they're just seeing not quite enough interest in the virtual reality world, which I think is weird because virtual reality is consistently growing. It's still got a ways to go, but it's still in its infancy. Remember, we're only 7-8 years into this iteration of virtual reality, which is the first time it's ever even come close to starting to go mainstream. Look how long it took for computers to get where they're going. So anyway, LG may be, getting a little bit of cold feet. But hey, you know what? Maybe Meta can just, warm up those feet. Massage those LG feet a little bit. Massage them and get them to go, ooh, Meta, that feels good. It's going to a really weird place. I don't know why I just did that. I don't know. Anyway, maybe LG can be brought back to the table. They can continue this. Again, this is what's going on in the news right now. I don't know how much of this is true. I don't know how close to bowing out of this LG is, but we shall see, because I would love to see Meta and LG bring out a competitor for the Apple Vision Pro. Because as you know, Competition is always a good thing for us, for the consumers. We want competition because it forces the other companies to continue doing better. We want that from Apple with the Apple Vision Pro. We want it from Meta for the Quest and the Quest Pro and the Quest 3, the 3S, the 4, the 5, everything that comes after that. So we'll see what happens, and as more news breaks, maybe you'll hear it right here from this mouth, from this guy. Other fantastic news. This one's got me really excited, and that is the announcement of the official drop of the new Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. It's coming in November. Yeah! I'm a huge Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 fan. I absolutely love it. It is one of my favorite ways to chill out and relax, and I just cannot tell you how much I have enjoyed that flight sim. Well, now Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 is coming in November. That's the good news. You want the bad news? There is some, let's call it less than good news. How about that? Let's be a little more positive, right? The less than good news is I have yet to hear whether they're going to have virtual reality support at all, much less at launch. I find it very hard to believe that they will not have virtual reality support at some point. Okay, I find that very hard to believe. A lot of flight sim enthusiasts are getting into virtual reality and realizing the power of that even beyond their triple monitor setups and so forth. And I think there are a lot more people using virtual reality in sims, like racing sims and flight sims, driving sims, things like that, than there are even in regular games. So I'm pretty sure that they realize, both at Asobo and Microsoft, that there's great value there. However, Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, when it came out, did not have virtual reality support at launch either. I think it was 6 months or maybe even more before they released it in virtual reality. I did not buy it until I knew there was going to be virtual reality. I had no desire whatsoever to play it flat screen, none at all. I wanted it in virtual reality, and it's going to be the same thing with Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. So we'll keep our eyes open for that one. Hopefully we'll get some good news soon. That VR support will be coming for sure, and hopefully we won't have to wait terribly long for it, because that's going to be a long wait, a very long wait, and I'm sure it's going to be an expensive flight sim. It's going to be at least $60, right? At least $60, probably more, right? Worth every penny. 2020 was like $60, worth every penny. Anyway, that is the news for this week. I'm sure there's more things happening out there, but those were the main news items that I wanted to bring to your attention today. I want to remind you to just get into VR every day. Get in there for just a little bit every day, even if it's just 10 or 15 minutes. Put that Quest 3 on if you got one, or your Quest 2, and just play a little something in there to just relieve the stress, to get out of your crazy reality world and get into your virtual world where you can just have a little bit of fun and chill out and relax. Or get some exercise in there, or get in there and do something crazy like in VR chat or Rec Room. There's so many great experiences in virtual reality. I just recommend everyone do it a little bit every day. It really can be good for the mind, good for the heart, good for the spirit. And with that, Jolly Julian here signing off. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, hit that bell icon so that you hear about future videos, because there are some new ones coming out soon that you're going to want to check out, including the insane purchase I made that is due in any time of a new PC computer. I spent more money than I should have. I really don't know. Anyway, it's coming, and I'm going to be sharing some tests with it, showing you what I got, seeing how it compares with the machine that I have now, all that stuff. Jolly Julian signing off. We'll talk at you later.